Hello and welcome. There's a famous quote often attributed to Albert Einstein: compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it, earns it. He who doesn't, pays it. It's a powerful statement, but what does it actually mean? For many beginners, compound interest is just a piece of financial jargon that sounds complicated and distant. But I'm here to tell you that it is, without a doubt, the single most important concept for building long-term wealth. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, it's a get-rich-slowly, get-rich-surely principle that is available to everyone. In the next few minutes, we're going to demystify this wonder of the world. We'll break down exactly what compound interest is, why it's so incredibly powerful, and most importantly, how you can harness its power to work for you, starting today. Let's begin. Part 1. What is compound interest? The simple magic. Let's start with a basic definition. Compound interest is simply interest on interest. To understand that, we first need to understand simple interest. Imagine you lend a friend $1,000 at a 10% simple interest rate for 3 years. Each year, you would earn 10% of the original $1,000, which is $100. After 3 years, you'd have your $1,000 back plus $300 in interest, straightforward. Now, let's switch to compound interest. This time, you invest $1,000 in an account that earns 10% interest compounded annually. Year 1, you earn 10% on your initial $1,000, which is $100. Your new total is $1,100. Year 2, this is where the magic starts. You don't earn 10% just on the original $1,000, you earn 10% on the entire $1,100. So, 10% of $1,100 is $110. Your new total is $1,210. Year 3, you earn 10% on the $1,210, which is $121. Your total is now $1,331. Do you see what happened? With simple interest, you had $1,300 after 3 years. The best way to visualize compound interest is to think of a snowball. You start with a small snowball at the top of a very long hill. As it rolls down, it picks up more snow. It's not just the snowball itself growing. It's that the now larger snowball picks up even more snow with each revolution. At first, the growth seems slow. But by the time it reaches the bottom, it's not a snowball anymore. It's an avalanche. That is the power of compounding. Part 2. Why is it the most powerful force in investing? That small example shows the mechanism, but the true power of compounding reveals itself over long periods of time. It has two best friends: the amount of money you invest and, most importantly, time. Let's look at a real-world scenario. Meet two investors, Alex and Taylor. Alex is disciplined. She starts investing $5,000 a year at age 25. She does this every year for just 10 years, investing a total of $50,000. Then, she stops contributing entirely. But she leaves the money in her account to grow. Taylor starts later. He begins investing $5,000 a year at age 35. Now, let's assume they both earn an average annual return of 7%, a reasonable assumption for a stock market index fund over the long run. Who do you think has more money at age 65? The results are shocking to most people. At age 65, Alex, who only invested for 10 years, has over $600 to $1,000. Taylor, who invested 3 times as much money for 3 times as long, has about $505,000. Let that sink in. Alex invested only $50,000, while Taylor invested $150,000, yet Alex ends up with nearly $100,000 more. How? Because her money had more time to compound. That initial $5,000 she invested at age 25 had 40 years to roll down that snowy hill. Taylor's first $5,000 only had 30 years. This is the ultimate power of starting early. Time is not just a factor, it is the most important ingredient. This also highlights a critical point: the final amount isn't just from the money you put in. A huge portion of it is the growth on top of the growth. In the later years, your money isn't just working for you. It's working harder than you ever did to put it there. Part 3. How to harness this power in your own life. Understanding compound interest is one thing. Putting it to work for you is another. The formula is simple, but it requires discipline. Here's your 3-step plan. Step 1. Start now. Not next year, not next month, Now, I cannot overstate this. Every day, month, and year you delay is costing you a future avalanche of money. You don't need a lot of money to start. You just need to start. If you're 20 years old, saving $100 a month might be more impactful than saving $1,000 a month when you reach 40. The math we just saw with Alex and Taylor proves it. The single best thing you can do for your financial future is to start investing as early as possible, even if it's a small amount. Step 2. Be consistent. Make it automatic. Compounding thrives on consistent fuel, the strategy of investing a fixed amount of money at regular intervals, say, every month, is called dollar cost averaging. It's a powerful way to build wealth without having to time the market. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your investment account right after each payday. Make it as thoughtless and automatic as paying your rent or your electricity bill. This ensures that you are consistently adding snow to your snowball, no matter what the market is doing. Step 3. Choose the right vehicle and be patient. For your long-term goals, like retirement, you need to be invested in assets that have the potential for growth that outpaces inflation. For most people, this means investing in the stock market, and the simplest way to do that is through low-cost, broad market index funds or ETFs like the S&P 500 ETFs we've discussed before. Then, the hardest and most crucial part, you have to be patient. You must leave the money alone. Do not panic sell during market downturns. In fact, a downturn is when your consistent contributions buy even more shares, which can supercharge your returns when the market recovers. Compounding is a long, slow game measured in decades, not days. You have to trust the math and let it work. A final word of wisdom to quickly recap. What is compound interest? It's interest on interest. It's the process where your earnings begin to generate their own earnings, creating exponential growth over time. Why is it so powerful? Because over long periods, its effects are staggering. Time is its most powerful ally, often mattering more than the amount of money you invest. How do you harness it? You start now, you invest consistently, and you remain patient for the long haul. Compound interest isn't a secret for the wealthy. It's a fundamental law of finance, and it is entirely democratic. It will work for anyone who understands it and has the discipline to put it into practice. It is the quiet, relentless engine that can turn modest savings into a secure future. You now understand the eighth wonder of the world. The question is, what will you do with that knowledge? Thank you for listening.